Adesanya was the guy for so long, huh? So that will be very cool.
Chisanga Malata here with the man who needs no introduction, a man who finally made his long anticipated UFC debut late last year. I'm talking about Reinier, the Dutch Knight, de Ridder. Reinier, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I've been here in LA now for a couple days, like 5 days, 6 days, and nice. Weather's good. Life is good.
Good, 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 good. So I touched on it at the top there. This is the second fight in the UFC. How's the second UFC fight week going for you?
Yeah, just starting up everything. We got to the hotel yesterday. Yeah, normal stuff. Media, not eating a lot, drinking a lot of water, just normal stuff.
Are you feeling a bit more comfortable now that you finally are a UFC fighter? I'm sure this was always on the horizon, even when you were still in one championship. But are you feeling a lot more comfortable now, and has it settled in?
Yeah, yeah. So first time was all very new and was a big thing because for every fighter, your entire career, you're working towards getting to the UFC, of course, and was a big thing getting here. And now it's time to make good on some stuff. Now it's time to show off some of my skills.
Talk about showing us some of your skills. That victory over Gerald Meerschaert, who has the most finishes in middleweight history, was something else. How do you assess your performance that night? Was it the perfect night for you, or were there some things that you think you could still have worked on and done a bit better?
No, I was very happy because I did knock him down in the first round, almost got him out of there in the first round, and finally choked him out. Um, and I think he came in with a very good game plan, put a lot of pressure on me. He did very well. But I did show him a bit too much respect. I gave him a bit too much of a chance to be in the fight, and I'm not planning on that this time.
I think many people, myself included, thought that the manner in which he beat Gerald, who, as I mentioned there, has the most finishes in middleweight history, might potentially earn you a ranked fight, especially considering the accolades that you've previously accrued in your career. Were you a bit surprised when it was Kevin Holland, or were you expecting a bigger name, perhaps?
I was a ranked guy before, but he didn't want it, so Kevin stepped up.
Can you say who, or are you not going to air out dirty laundry?
No, I keep my mouth shut on this, but yeah, no, I'm very happy with Kevin because it's another name which is very cool. It's going to be a very explosive fight, I think, because he's going to be throwing wild shit at me, and I'm going to put a lot of pressure on him, trying to get him out of there early. So I'm very happy with the matchup.
Fair enough. And speaking about happy, I know the final part of your one career wasn't something that you were too happy with, particularly on the promotional side of things. How happy are you to have put that chapter behind you?
Yeah, it's so nice. It's so nice that after my last fight, 5 days later, we were talking about the next fight already, which is unique. Normally, 5 months later, I would still be begging for fights in one. So, yeah, I'm very happy to be active. I'm very happy with where I'm at. Um, I've had a great time in Florida preparing for this fight. It's nice to see a different part of the world here, be in America some more, and I'm trying to soak it all in and choke some people out.
And you touched on the stylistic matchup with Kevin, and I could see your face, it lit up. You were really excited about it. What is it in particular about Kevin's style that excites you?
Yeah, so he's dangerous from everywhere. He basically has it's a very dangerous right hand straight down the pipe, which he throws, and there's a lot of smoke around it, right? So he throws a lot of wild kicks, wild, long, loopy punches. But his main, most dangerous weapon is his right straight. Um, his defensive wrestling is pretty good. He's like unorthodox on the floor in jiu-jitsu. So yeah, cool matchup. He's fought the who's who. He's been around for so long, and it's nice that I get a crack at him.
That's good. That's good. And you arrived at the UFC age 33 or 34 at the peak of your physical powers.
Hopefully, hopefully.
I know you're still there, still there. I'm turning 36 next not next month in April, and I'm starting to feel it now. Then getting out of bed, the back is a little bit sore. So you've still got a few years left until that happens. But the point I was trying to make is that you have arrived at the peak of your powers, and I'm sure you want to make the most of that while you're here. Do you have like maybe a 3 or 5 fight plan in place mentally, or are you just taking it each fight as it comes?
No, I want to be active. Huh? So if I get out of this unscathed again and I do well, don't get hurt, then give me another one before the summer.
And anyone in particular, or again, you just take whoever the UFC are willing to put forward?
Nah, I have some guys in mind. I have some guys in mind, but I'm not too sure of the lay of the land at the moment, so I don't really know who's booked or and who's not. But yeah, I think it should be time like a high up ranked guy after this one. Yeah.
And stylistically, what matchup would you like the most in the middleweight division? Just to happen whenever. It doesn't have to be for a title or wherever. Just a fight that you want to have happened before you close the book on your UFC career. I know I'm saying close
Well,
the book on your career, but you've just literally joined. But you get what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're saying. Like Adesanya was the guy for so long, huh? So that will be very cool. Adesanya was the guy I've been looking at being the champ for so long. Be cool to fight him once. But there's so many, man. Hamza would be cool. Dricus would be cool. Maybe Bo Nickel if he keeps going well. Yeah.
Yeah. And the UFC haven't been to the Netherlands, oh God, and I don't know how long. It's been a
Yeah.
very, very long time. I think the last show I can remember off the top of my head was when Overeem beat Arlovski, and I think that was it in Rotterdam?
Rotterdam. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was. I mean, a few good wins for you. You could be the guy to finally bring them back, and I think bring them back for the first time, and I want to say like 7 years.
Yeah. Be cool, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, how much of an honor would that be for you to do that?
Yeah, it'd be very cool. Be awesome. And but this is nice too. Travel the world a little bit, see some different places is very cool as well. So yeah, who knows? Get a couple wins and then see if we can bring him to the Netherlands. It'd be very cool.
All right, and final one for me. I know you briefly touched on how you foresee this fight playing out stylistically. How'd you get your hand raised on Saturday night?
Put the pressure on him. Hit him with some good shots. Stay safe from the wild stuff he's gonna throw. Take him down. Choke him out.
All right, Reinier de Ridder, thank you very much for your time. Hopefully the weight cut goes well, and good luck on Saturday night.
Thank you very much.
Take care.